right side. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Utah with the ball. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hayward passes to Silk. Towns with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Rubio. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Rubio's got his first points of the game. On the pass to Silk. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhale right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now here's Hayward. Knocks down the three ball. Silk's got 5 from it.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Muhammad dishes to Rubio. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Towns. Lock at 6. Wiggins drives in. Hayward with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Out to the right wing. Here's the monster, covered by Rubio. Can't cash in from close range.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Got the pass to Gobert. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the basket by Utah. On the way, Wiggins to stop the run. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Well, guys, in the NBA, you learn things by doing them in game-time action. And Andrew Wiggins had plenty of time to learn on the job. He was second in the league in minutes played last season, only behind James Harden.
Gobert with a screen on Garnett. Gobert with a screen. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 3. Looking over the numbers again, Greg. Wiggins logged a ton of minutes as a rookie. Over 36 minutes a game, Clark. That led all rookies in the NBA.
And how about leading everybody in the league in minutes played after the All-Star break, Kevin? Almost 40 minutes a game is what he averaged after the All-Star break. Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And Rubio kicks to Garnett. Now here's Muhammad. Tight defense on him. The 17-footer. That's tipped.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
The monster passes to Doc. A shot by Hayward, wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Hayward's got 10 points in the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Wiggins outside. There's a screen. Here's Muhammad. Here's Garnett. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Hey guys, KG is so loved and has given so much to the area of Minneapolis, St. Paul, the state of Minnesota. he really, Clark, views it as his home.
And Kevin, you started with him there in Minnesota when he got underway in the league. Fans love having him there and involved with the franchise again, for sure.
And he can't get the first one.
And for Garnett, after his playing days are over, I gotta believe he's going to be looking to take some ownership in this Wolves organization. He is a beloved figure here in Minneapolis.
George is checked in for Utah. Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. Minnesota also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And the second free throw, good.
And if KG did become a shareholder in the Wolves, it would be wild. I mean, could you imagine how intimidating contract negotiations would be with him sitting across the table?
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
Courtney Dames checked in for Kevin Garnett. Utah leading by 7. Pass to Doc. Here's Silk, covered by Pekovic. Silk passes to the Monster. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
LaVine kicks to Muhammad. Pekovic with a screen. Higgins outside. Out left to the wing. The 3. LaVine can't hit. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Passes it to Doc. Here's Silk. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Hood. Out to the wing. Here's Doc. And the shot is long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's LaVine. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. Zhang, a screen. Here's Wiggins. And it's sent back by George. Here's the Monster. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's LaVine. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
The Monster passes to Doc. The pass to Silk. They set the screen to the left side lane. Hood, the pass to the Monster. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw off the floor after that one, guys.
Here's LaVine. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. He lobs it up. There's the basket and making a double-digit lead.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Now here's Muhammad. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. Wiggins right side. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Wiggins has got 9 points.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Pass to Silk. Pass to George. Here's the monster. Oh, high speed that time from George. 8 points for the monster.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort. And I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
Different look for Utah. Io comes in for Doc. And Shelvin Max subbed in for the Monster. Minnesota also with the sub. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. Here's Levine. He feeds it to Prince. They set the pick from past the arc. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Silk. Io passes to Silk. Feeds it to Hood. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 13-footer outside for George to the right side. Here's Silk, covered by Pekovic. Back to George. To the wing on the left. Hood, the pass to Lyles. Tries again. A rebound by the Timberwolves. You look at Gorgie Jang and his development in the league out of Louisville. What a big jump for him last season.
And that's a great point. That first year, you could tell the game's a little too fast, and he was a bit overwhelmed, but started to get more and more minutes throughout the season and really blossomed with the extra opportunity.
And Jang last season doubled his points per game, got enough rebounds where he could be a double-double player every night in the near future.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Both free throws good for Wiggins.
And Yang isn't a young player by any means, but he has learned how to fill a niche on a team quickly. Just offers good numbers and intangibles in a lot of places on the section.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
To the inside. The dish to Bekovic. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. A second chance effort. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
A bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
For Utah, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And for Gorgui Dieng, an intelligent guy with strong physical attributes, gigantic arm span, but extremely raw skill-wise.
Yeah, his game still needs plenty of polish on both ends of the floor, but I really felt like he took a huge leap last season, and he has the intensity along with that work ethic to continue to grow.
And good on the basket. Look it.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Hood. Another miss by Utah.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Mack dishes to Hood. No good with the triple. And Dieng kicks to Wiggins. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Utah leads by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Lyles out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Sheldon Mack, and it's Hayward, and it's Hood in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Saison, one of the ultimate Velcro guys. I mean, he's been in the league a long time. The consummate pro, as detailed, steady, and unflappable as they come.
And back to Tayshaun Prince for a moment. So much big game experience, a championship in 04 with the Pistons. That has to rub off on a team when you have a guy like that around in the locker room, on the floor. He's seen it all.
And that's a great point. And whether it's in games or practice or even in the locker room, his presence adds continuity. It's like having an extra coach looking out for the younger player.
Here's Mack. There's the feed to Hayward. Here's the screen to the middle. Gobert with the pass to Hood. Cranes the three-pointer. Hood's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deal.
Rubio dishes to Levine. He kicks it to Dieng. Rubio with a wide open look. The wing jumper off target.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hayward against Prince. Gobert the screen for 3. Hayward. Utah gets it back. And Gobert kicks to Hood. Off target with the open look. Timberwolves trail by 8. Rubio with it. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side. You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Mack. His last outing, he had 8 points. Gobert the screen. They set the pick. Gobert with a screen on Prince. Hayward missing again.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhale right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now here's Prince. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Prince. A different look for Utah. Doc, he's checked in for Hood, and the Monsters subbed in for Mack. Timberwolves also changing it up. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Gorgui Dieng. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Levine. And both free throws good for Prince. Utah leading by 3. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. Rubio outside. There's the pick. Off the screen. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Over to the wing. Here's Muhammad. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. Here's the monster, covered by Rubio. Gobert the screen. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Lyles. Wide open shot is on the money.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Now, here's Rubio. He's guarded closely. Garnett, the screen. Prince kicks to Rubio. That's good.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
Utah leading by 3. Here's the monster.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on the mat. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. They get it back. Here's Muhammad, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, there was a time when the media had written off Shabazz Muhammad as an impact player we showed last year. He belongs in this NBA.
Yeah, certainly did. I mean, he improved in every facet of the game, and sometimes we tend to write guys off a little too soon, Kevin. The media in general, not you in particular. He's been a big-time performer for the Wolves.
Now, here's Rubio. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but you saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. And there's the pass to the Monster. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Hayward gets it to go.
Hey, guys, with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect of the game. Really great at both ends of the floor. His defense is as strong as it gets for a first-year player.
Now, here's Rubio. And Muhammad has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Utah leading by 3. Here's the Monster. Pass to Lyles. Shot is no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either post spot, too.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
George is checked in for White. Minnesota also with the sub. Wiggins is checked in. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rubio's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 15. Knock the pass to Gobert. Here's the Monster. Dishes it to George. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And Utah leads by 2. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Rubio dishes to Towns. Back to Rubio. Garnett with the screen for Rubio. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. The Monster passes to Hayward. Kicks it to George. It's rebounded by Towns.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Wiggins, Gobert with the block. Here's the Monster. He's got 10. To the wing right side. Here's Doc. George passes to the Monster. Moves back up. Back to Gobert. Down low. Here's Doc. Goes back up. And Kavanaski is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Utah shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Silks checked in for Utah. Minnesota also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. That's good from George. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's LaVine. 8 points for him. Here's Wiggins. The shot no good. And it's Utah the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The Monster passes to Doc. Passes it to the Monster. Clock at 6. Outside, George. All sorts of time. Buries the jump shot. George has got 7 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
Towns kicks to Wiggins, and he gets the bucket. 16 points for him.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
The monster passes to Doc. Here's the monster. Last time out he had 44 points. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Utah, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Been a big game for Silk. He has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Rodney Hood's checked in for Doc, and Max subbed in for the monster. Levine dishes to Muhammad. Wiggins against Hayward. Wiggins drives in. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Here's Mack. Hayward, left side. Mack, good. And Utah leads by 9.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Levine kicks to Jack. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Hayward. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hayward's got the lead up to 11 now for Utah. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Bean passes to Muhammad. Jang a screen. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Pass to Muhammad. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
Hey, for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was his coming out party to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
They throw good. Levine. So he gets them both. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Here's Mack. Now the pass to Silk. Outside, George. Hayward's got space. Minnesota with the rebound. And for Levine and his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, Levine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne. Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
And here we go, Muhammad heading to the hoop. In the hoop. For his fourth field goal, 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim. And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Another miss by Utah. Timberwolves trail by 7. Levine dishes to Begovic. can't connect from short range.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Hayward, and he banks in below. Hayward's got 19 points.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
There's Muhammad, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
The Timberwolves have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. So it's Utah now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Silk. With 1 on the clock, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And that concludes the first half. Utah out in front, up 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, I'm here with Kevin Garnett. And Kevin, how does this team navigate the ups and downs and pressure to come out and win games like this one that you're in the middle of here tonight?
Nothing's easy. We do it together. We don't do it individually. And when we do, we look bad. But when we do it together, we look pretty darn good.
KG, thank you for the time. Guys, he's always preaching team.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Gordon Hayward wasting no time getting hot. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
I was unimpressed, Ernie. Very unimpressed with their offense. Guys seem to be going through the motions, not cutting, not hustling. They failed to get back into a great offensive rhythm. They'll need to step it up big in the second half to cut into this lead.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
The second half just about to get going here. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
He had created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, in the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. Wiggins is out there with Garnett, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Here's the monster, covered by Rubio. The drive by Gobert. Here's Silk. Garnett grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 5. There's a good screen. No up. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's the monster. Hayward outside. Off target with his three. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. The drive by Rubio. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Floats one up. He lays it in. Wiggins has got 20 points.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's the monster. 10 points for him.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but Clark rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
Here's Silk. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Top. And it's off from three-point range.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Feeds it to Muhammad. Back to Rubio. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And now that we have a second, let's take a look at the job these point guards have been doing since the All-Star break. Tremendous assist numbers you see right there. You look at the monster, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And for the purists out there, he has been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. I mean, he can make any pass on the court and create so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Call him their heart and soul. I mean, their offense would be completely different if he wasn't the guy running the show.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Knock the pass to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you play and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you make some adjustments.
Utah calls timeout. Here's the monster. 10 points for him. Down low. It's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot. And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract. Clark last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting it. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
So he gets them both.
And when you get back to Hayward, last year his points per game were way up. But really impressive, his shooting percentage. But really impressive, his shooting percentages were way up. That's a big step forward, I believe, in his development.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him. On the topic of whether Hayward is a true max prospect, he did some things last year to at least argue that he is. He was stronger, a lot more aggressive going to the rim. His defense improved, too. He'll need another year of development like that to silence the doubters.
Utah leading by 7. Here's the monster. He's got 10. Gobert the screen. The monster passes to Silk, and that one's good. Silk's got 12.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Timberwolves trail by 9. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Rubio. 7 points in the game. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Wiggins from outside. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. Go ahead to the line.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Hayward. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He knocks down the first one.
How about Wiggins in this one? He's got 21 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Second free throw, no good. Utah leading by 8. Here's the monster. 10 points for him. Easy layup after coming off the pick. The monster's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And Rubio kicks to Garnett. Back to Rubio. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Doc. He's really stood out for them over the past month. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Six on the shot clock. Wiggins drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiggins has got 23 points.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
The dish to Gobert. Doc the pass to Hayward. To the wing on the left. Passes it to the monster. Gobert with a screen on Rubio. Back to Gobert, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The first free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Pekovic is checked in. And Gobert drops them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Now, here's Rubio. 7 points in the game. Pekovic inside. Lock at 6. Got a piece of it. Here's Silk. The pass to the monster. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Pekovic. Got a piece of it. And the official signaled the backboard violation. That worked in the win.
The second half has it nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
And Utah making a change here. Hood's checked in. Saison Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Zach LaVine comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. Minnesota calls timeout.
And guys, something new for the NBA is the HGH testing that's been put in place. It's something the league hasn't had too many issues with or even accusations, but better to stamp it out early. And hard to argue that it should be in place.
Timberwolves trail by 10. There's the feed to Towns. There's a good screen. Gobert with the ball. Fast break. Here they come. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight. Boy, they have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And with the HGH test, it's done in every major sport. Seems like the right thing to do for the NBA, just make sure everyone is on a level playing field, so to speak.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I think the punishment will be fair. First positive gets you a 20-game ban. The second one, 45.
So it's Minnesota now, following the three-pointer by Utah. Good. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's the monster, covered by Rubio. Nice ball movement by Utah. They get a hand on it, stolen by Levine. Rubio at the elbow. Finished off the break. Rubio's got 9.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. He stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
He dishes it to Levine. He feeds it to Prince. With the teardrop, they recover it. Well, here are a group of point guards that have dialed up their own offense in the second half of the season. These are the top scorers at the one spot since the All-Star break. You look at the monster, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they need it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates, and he can get his own offense too.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. George is checked in for Gobert. Lyle comes in for Doc. And Max subbed in for the monster. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Minnesota. Both free throws good from Pekovic.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed to work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
Here's Mack, covered by Rubio. 4 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Can't get it to go. Prince with the defensive effort. And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives a really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Look at Utah. Right now they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And checking out Minnesota, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And I think for the Timberwolves, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I mean, it's been hard to watch this team struggle as much as they have throughout most of this season.
Good on the second free throw. Utah leading by 10. Here's Mack. Pass to Wiles. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Hood. Nice form on the 20-footer. Hood's got 5 points in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 12. And the Timberwolves call timing.
And guys, as many rookies do, Rodney Hood hit some major bumps in the road last season. I mean, he came in with the reputation of having an NBA-ready jumper, yet only hit 41% of his shots. He had that foot injury that kept him out for a string of games. However, it really all came together for him in April, the last month of the season.
And getting back to Hood over the last 7 outings of the season, he put up 20-plus points a game. He also, Clark, raised his shooting percentage to 45% from the field, 91% from the free throw line. Pretty impressive numbers.
Well, he was drafted to be a scorer, Kevin, and you're right, very impressive. If he can do that consistently, that'll be nice value for the 23rd pick.
Rubio outside. Jang, a screen. Shot off the pick. Second chance shot. The shot no good. Excellent D there from George. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Levine. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Mack dishes to George. Right wing. Here's Silk. Jang defending. Here's Silk. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dishes it to Prince. Kicks it to Jang. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Begovic with a screen. Levine. And it falls over the rim and in. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that was Pekovic with a nice screen. And I tell you what, as big as he is, he can really put a screen on it.
Here's Mack, covered by Rubio. Here's Silk, got a piece of it.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Levine kicks to Pekovic, and it's sent back by Troy. Here's Silk, covered by Rubio. Pass to Lyles. Feeds to Hood. Up 3. They get it back. George passes to Lyles. There's the dish to Mack. Passes it to Lyles. Here's Silk. Another shot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Silk's got 16 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Minnesota calls timeout. Clark Lyles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can't
defend. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
And guys, with Lyles playing out of position can be a blessing and a curse. I mean, he didn't get to play in his comfort zone and put up big numbers, but his skill set grew from the minutes he had to spend outside of that comfort zone.
Here's Levine. 14 points for him. 1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. George with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what I like about Lyles is that he has a bit of an old man game about him. He's an old head, plays within himself, good at every small intangible thing on the court, just has a real nice feel for how to play.
Here's Mack. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Hood. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary. They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Mack, the feed to George. To the paint, and stolen by Jang. The alley-oop, that's tipped. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Utah leads by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Utah leading by 12. The monster out there with Hood. Then it's Silk. Then it's Thunder. That's the group right now for Utah. The monster passes to Lyles. Here's the monster, guarded by Garnett. Drains the three while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Levine kicks to Wiggins. 13 feet away. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Wiggins has got 25 points. Here's the monster. He feeds it to George. Here's Hood. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his fourth rebound in this one. They set the pick. Here's Levine. Utah with the rebound. The Monster's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's tipped. Muhammad with the steal. Pushing it up. Garnett dishes to Muhammad. Here's Levine. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Here's the monster. Pass to Silk. He dishes it to Hood. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Muhammad's got 4 rebounds in this game.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
At the line, Andrew Wiggins. At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's the monster, covered by Rubio. And George, here we go. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line, George. 2 shots.
That free throw good from George.
Well, a good one here for George. He has 8 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
And George drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 11. Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Muhammad. To the inside. The jump hook, and the shot is long.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Kicks it to Hood. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's the monster. Another miss by Utah. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Rubio, the pass to Towns. A baseline J. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
So it's Utah now after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Timberwolves foul call. Andrew Wiggins. That's his 4th personal foul. At the line, George. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Lyles. Hayward comes in for Silk. And it's Doc in for Rodney Hood. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves trail by 13. And here's Rubio. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Here's Towns. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's the monster. Hayward kicks to Gobert. Passes to the monster. Shot from 12. Shot is good off the back rim and in. The Monsters got 19 points. Timberwolves trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones. A long time without a basket.
Gotta find something, you're right.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Wiggins drives in. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Wiggins has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's the monster, covered by Rubio. George with the screen on Rubio. The monster passes to George. Dishes it to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 on the clock. Good. 21 points for the monster.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. And that's 12 points here for Ricky Rubio.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
The drive by Gobert. The pass to Doc. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. And Utah leads by 12.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And there's a call on Gordon Hayward. And that'll be his third foul so far. Now Muhammad. He kicks to Wiggins from 12 feet out. Rebound, Utah. Lamont has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Doc. George with the screen on Wiggins. Dishes it to George. It's stolen by Garnett.
Hey, watch Ricky, watch Ricky.
Rubio outside. Shot clock at 6. Gobert pulls it in. Here's the monster, covered by Rubio. Here's the monster. Pass to Doc. Here's the monster. The pass to Doc. Gobert dishes to Hayward. Pass to the monster. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Here is Doc. Off target with the jump hook. Rubio with it. Feeds it to Muhammad. Kicks it out to Wiggins to stop the drought, and the jumper is good. Wiggins has got 31.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's the monster. Hayward outside. Passes it to Doc. Gobert with the screen. And George, there we go. Can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. Now, here's Rubio. Pulls up, high post. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Utah calls timeout.
And guys, as we all know, Kevin Garnett is one of the very best power forwards ever to play the game. I mean, was passed by Tim Duncan last year for total rebounds by active player. Still an amazing statistic among many for KG, a future Hall of Famer.
And for KG, the last 3 seasons have obviously been very, very tough. His injuries and declining athleticism have led to down numbers really across the board.
Yeah, I mean, his role now has transformed. He's more of a clubhouse leader, a mentor to the up-and-comers, an extra coach, if you will, in game and on the sideline.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Utah leading by 10. Here's the monster. There's the pass to Doc. Hayward with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Silk. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 19 points for Silk.
That's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. And it's Rubio penetrating. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, I tell you what, Ricky Rubio has everything you want out of a player except one thing. He has to learn to shoot it better. Rubio can defend, he can pass, he can lead a team, but until he becomes a better shooter, I think he's going to short-circuit his potential.
And back to Ricky Rubio for a moment, who certainly is at the hub of what this team does, averaging over 8 assists a game for his career through last season. If he can stay healthy, gain some weight, this is a guy to watch.
It really is. And listen, they're also built now for him because they got those great athletic wings. And if he can shoot it a little bit better, I mean, I think he's going to have more opportunities to spread the floor and drive and make plays. And for his first 4 seasons in the league, never hit over 38%. That's not going to get it done at the highest level.
Checking out the game Rudy Gobert is having. He has 9 rebounds, and what a tear. He's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Timberwolves trail by 12. Rubio with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Pekovic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and, you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
And on the subject of Pekovic, last season was another difficult step back for him physically. At some point, one wonders if his whole career becomes in jeopardy. It just takes so much effort to keep coming back. And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they struggled and are in such a hole.
And that one misses.
And guys, I, for one, can relate to what Pekovic is going through. I mean, it's not easy as a big man to get those injuries to your leg. I mean, you're carrying a lot of weight and force around. I mean, let's hope Nikola finds a little more luck going forward as far as the injury.
Silk in for his 7th make in 13 tries.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's the monster. 3-pointer, Hayward. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:35 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Wiggins. The hand on it, but he stays with it. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's the monster.
Oh, look, league business clearly doing well. Franchises, values are skyrocketing, and a new TV deal kicking in next season as well. It represents the largest expansion of league revenues in history.
And the NBA's TV deal paying about 3 times as much per year as the previous deal.
And it's changing the math as far as the salary cap and contract negotiations go. For the fans out there, don't get sticker shock. The players expect to share in these revenues.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Garnett. Prince comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Rudez checked in for Muhammad. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Utah.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And, Greg, this gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for the Monster. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Zhang, a screen. Levine kicks to Prince. Prince setting a pick for Pekovic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Team is at the line.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The 3. Offensive rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. They trail by 14. Pekovic with a screen. Here's Prince. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Matt. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
He was in a groove tonight, Ernie, Kenny. He's getting in that playoff mode already. Perfect timing with the postseason approaching. He had it all going on the whole game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.